Now, with the Descendants cast and director speaking out about Cameron Boyce after the Disney star's sudden death at just 20 years old. TJ Holmes spoke with them. TJ, it really seems like Cameron is leaving a real impact on them and so many more.
As people say nice things about people who pass, but still, I have never in my life seen anything like this, that to a person, they describe Cameron Boyce as something almost otherworldly, like just how extraordinary of an individual he was. And look, as difficult as this was at times for them to talk, they said, like Cameron would want, we're not going to focus on what we lost, but just how incredible his 20 years on this earth were.
We're your family, too. We've been through a lot together.
Cameron is, you know, even when he was around, is the hardest person to put into words, you know? Sorry.
Yeah. When he walked into the room, the light changed and the energy shifted.
1, 2, 3, hey!
Director Kenny Ortega and actors Dove Cameron and Boo Boo Stewart still struggle to find words to describe just how special their friend and co-star Cameron Boyce was.
That's so hard because he is such a wonderful, he was just Cameron, literally it's just Cameron. He was the person he would always ask for, if he needed to talk to somebody. He was always there. And he was that person for everybody.
You know, even when he was standing still, right? He was bioluminescent. He was lit from the inside out.
The 20-year-old was best known for roles in Jesse, Grown Ups, and Disney's ongoing Descendants franchise, where he starred as the fun-loving son of Cruella de Vil. Boyce died July 6 from an epileptic seizure. This is the first time his co-stars and director are sitting down together to talk since his death.
I'm 69 years old, been alive long enough to have witnessed some pretty tough stuff. This was as tough as it gets. I didn't realize that I had as deep a place for pain to come from, that the shock and awe of this unfathomable idea of losing this beautiful soul with such promise to this world could possibly be real.
This was the first time I ever dealt with anything like this, and something that, you might have said it, someone said it, just to be okay with any thoughts that you have. It's fine. Because when you're grieving, you think things that I've thought things I've never thought before.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you remember the last conversations you individually had with him?
Mm-hmm.
What were those?
I mean, it was pretty normal. You know, we all expected to see each other a lot more.
Oh, we were expecting to see each other a
lot more. You know, because we had a lot of press coming up that we were meant to be doing, and we always do it together.
Boo Boo, do you remember the last time?
I mean, yeah, the last time I saw him, we were actually we're at the Radio Disney Music Awards, which is, that's very recent, and we were just planning to hang out and make videos, and we just liked creating stuff together. And
they were like two puppy brothers together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like my little brother.
Their other Descendants co-star, Sophia Carson, talked to us from Toronto, where she's currently filming.
If you could bottle up happiness, that was Cam. He was pure happiness and pure joy. There really will never be any words to describe the pain and how much we miss him. And not much helps except knowing that he lived life with more happiness than anyone I've ever known.
The final installment in the Descendants franchise, set for release Friday, will be dedicated to Boyce and followed by a tribute video.
I think that as absolutely heartbreaking as this one is, it is a personal loss for so many young people who watch Disney. I truly think the best thing we can do for them is to remember Cameron exactly as he was in the most positive light, but not to avoid it.
Their 5-year Descendants journey is coming to an end without one of their brightest stars, whose all too short life, they're sure, leaves a long legacy.
Cameron said something. He said, "We all go." He said,
what you leave should be bigger than you.
What you leave here has to be bigger than you. And I think it's important for us all to make every beat count, every moment count.
And look, there were more smiles than tears in that interview. As they talked about him, they got going. They couldn't help but just light up. He was described by one of his co-stars as sunshine in shoes, right? You just don't hear that kind of stuff. And on one note, they're planning now, they have to have a pool party because the last conversation that Ortega had with Boyce, he knocked on his window, his car window, he rolled it down. He said, hey, you're behind on planning our pool party. So me and Boo Boo are going to do it ourselves. That was the last time he talked to him. So they're going to have a pool party. So more smiles than tears in the interview, but man, that hit them hard.
What a legacy for someone so young.
Yeah, definitely had an impact. Thank you, TJ.
You got it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.